Oh, yeah, baby. We are back, baby. 1 week later. We're back in the MCU, friends. That's right. To Be Seen is going back into the Marvel Cinematic Universe, and we're not alone. Yes, we've got the one and only Bill, my co host. And of course, we're talking Marvel. We got to get that pop culture magic in here. So we got the man himself, Captain Puerto Rico, AJ Orsini, who's not even Puerto Rican. I am so glad to have you here joining us once again in the lifestyle of To Be Seen. If you are new to the channel, we would appreciate you like, share, and subscribe. You can make sure to do all those things and tell your mama, tell your papa, tell the dog that they need to like, share, and subscribe to Be Seen. AJ, my friend, it has been a minute. How are you? What is going on in the magnificent world of Orsini?
Nothing but cool stuff, brother. I don't know if you heard the episode recently, but I won a free trip to Las Vegas because of my hella sweet dance moves. And then
Nice.
immediately after that, saw Cap, so I'm ready to go.
Oh man, we're in it to win it, baby. In it to win it. Billy, what's going on? It's been a minute. How you doing?
I know I haven't been here since Beetlejuice. I've lost all my fan base. Like people forgot about me.
No, they didn't forget about you. I promise you. All three of those people, including my mother, are so glad that you're here. Everything will work out fine, I swear. Well, we are here, as you saw from the thumbnail, to talk about one of the most. Yes, you know she's watching. Huh, mama? We're here to talk about one of the most divisive movies on the internet today. Everybody's talking about it. Either you love it and you're a normal person, or you don't like it, and that's because some terrible man in a house that is blanco has talked you into thinking everything is DEI and bad. So let us now hop into the Marvel masterpiece that is Captain America 1 week later. So let's talk about what worked. All right, we're going to start with AJ. What worked for you, Pally?
Say again?
What worked for you? What in this movie worked? See, that's why we're recording, so I can cut this out. What worked for you, my friend?
Well,
in this movie?
I'm texting. I can't hear what you're saying.
Oh, nice. That's not good. Can you hear me, Billy?
All right.
Yes, I hear you.
So what worked for me is
there you go. You got
it. I can't hear anything either of you are saying. I just see moving lips. As soon as you hit the button and started actually recording, all the video just started disappearing.
Wow.
So I don't know what's happening. I don't know what you're saying. I don't know if you're turning it to me or not. I can't tell. That's why when you would just, all I heard was my name, and I was just waiting for you to stop moving your lips so I could start talking. I don't know what you're saying.
All right. So basically, I said, what in this movie worked for you?
It's happening right now. I didn't even see the laugh.
It's weird because we're clear. I can see Billy, no problem. But you.
What?
Yeah. I'm going to text you.
I'm coming in and out? Okay. So hold on.
I'm going to pause this. We are back at To Be Seen. We are excited because we are back in the MCU and we are not alone. My buddy, my pal from all the way back in the 2000s. Yes, I actually have known him that long. That's how long I've known. 25 years. Longer than you've been alive, viewer. I've known this man. He's my heterosexual friend. He is Billy, the one and only. Only a Bill. That's right. But we are in some big waters, my friends. We are in the Pacific Ocean. That's right. You know why we're in the Pacific Ocean? Because we're talking the MCU box office disaster destroyer, the most divisive movie that's on the internet today. Because if you're on one side of the fence, you're like, this is great. And if you're on the other side of the fence and you hate this, there's another reason for it. We're talking about Captain America Brave New World. And we said, you know what? We can't just have Billy and myself do this. We need to call in a reinforcement. We need the hot tag. We need to call in the one, the only AJ Orsini.
That's me. Did you just call me fat, by the way?
No, I didn't call you fat.
The Pacific Ocean?
Yeah, because it's big. We need a bigger. We can't just hang out in the Atlantic or the Gulf of whatever it's called anymore. We got to reach
the
Gulf of that thing. We had to go all the way out and reach the wide berth of the Pacific Ocean and get
the Gulf of
AJ
Gulf.
Orsini in that hot tag.
Get that going. Yes, I'm here to talk
Yes.
about boys.
Boy, Captain America. Yeah, we can curse. It's to be seen, baby. We can go fuck. This is not Captain Squadron.
Fuck
Ain't no
fuck
children's watching.
You know me, I like to be uncensored.
That's right, because you are the host of Uncensored Mind, and that's why we pulled you in, pop culture and wrestling aficionado. We are hopping into, because you have clicked on this beautiful thumbnail that I made. We are talking about Captain America, Brave New World. We are reviewing this 1 week later.
Oh, I shouldn't
get into.
My bad. I don't want to get you into a copyright thing.
No, you're good. As long as you don't hum it too loud, we'll be all right. Well, let us hop into the synopsis. Sam finds himself in the middle of an international incident after meeting with President Thaddeus Ross. He must soon discover the reason behind the nefarious global plot before the true mastermind has the entire world seeing red. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, ominous.
Very ominous. Very ominous. Well, let's see who is in who in this. Who's gonna be there? Who them gonna be? All right, this is a star-studded cast. It's got a lot of stars. I was surprised to see some of these people that were in it.
Okay. How did you gave a shit? It was amazing. There were so many people in the movie.
There were so many people. I was like, wow, look at this. There were so many people in the movie. They had to cut people out. That's what they had to do. Unbelievable.
Rosa Salazar was awesome in this.
Yeah, it was incredible. I was like, damn, this movie so much they had to cut you out. Let me say the reason why I love this movie, Brave New World, was because of the cast. We got Anthony Mackie, we got Harrison Ford, of course, Han Solo himself, Tim Blake Nelson, we got Shara Haas, who is really badass, Carl Lumbly, Jones Hakur, Takehiro Hiria. You guys may remember him from other Japanese movies. William Mark McConaughey, and of course, Giancarlo Esposito. Missed opportunity putting him in that suit. Just want to put that out there. And while we talk about that, let's get into what worked. All right, we're going to kick it off with AJ, our special guest. What worked for you in this movie?
What worked? Well, to me, this felt like a Captain America film. It didn't try to be an Avenger film. It didn't try to be anything extra. Because considering there are people who are on the fence. Is it a brand new Captain America? The beginning of a brand new Captain America franchise? Is this an addition to the three we've already had? To me, I liked the vibe enough to say that it kind of fell into both categories for me. It felt like a continuation of the original trilogy, while at the same time opening up a whole new environment for what Captain America as a character could possibly be. There was a lot of talk about the serum and not taking the serum and being a man of true will and determination, which to me is the symbol. So I love the vibe that it had. I got a good sense throughout the whole film. I enjoyed the film pretty much from beginning to end. No film is perfect. I'm sure we're going to get into what didn't work.
Yeah, but don't tell me what's going to happen. Spoilers now.
For me, my biggest thing about the whole film, love the vibe, love the way that it went all the way through. There were a few times I was worried we were going to veer off into some other shit, but we stayed on point. We got to where we were supposed to go. So I feel good about that.
Me too. Billy, only a bill. What worked for you, my friend?
Only a bill on Capitol Hill, boy.
I'm gonna go with the casting, which is both gonna be one of my likes and dislikes of this thing. But I'm gonna say this because I know that he's already been in The Winter Soldier and Falcon, but it was actually cool seeing Carl Lumbly as Isaiah Bradley.
Yes,
just because that is a cool little Easter egg for people that are fans of television and stuff like that. Because, well, Carl Lumbly, of course, was, Martian Manhunter in the Justice League back in the day, and he was also Mantis, one of the first primetime African American superheroes on network television.
And
So he got to be the very first Captain America as
which was
a
dope.
thing in this. So
And
that's
he was also Martian Manhunter, the original, and Supergirl. This dude bleeds Martian Manhunter. It's absolutely amazing. Go ahead, Billy.
And also, it was cool seeing like some of the cast from the Incredible Hulk back 16, 17 years later.
Better late than never, yeah.
Yeah.
The one thing I'll leave one thing out of there, but actually no, I'm going to give a spoiler. Why not? Fuck it, just go ahead. It was cool seeing Liv Tyler back. They didn't forget that she existed.
Now, was that Liv or was that CGI? Because she didn't look real. Was that AI, Tyler?
She just looks in great shape.
She is immortal.
She had the baby weight. She's good to go. She had her moment. She only had to prepare for the one scene, so that's like at least 6 weeks gym time. She was good to go.
There we go. What else?
And the aerial battles were cool.
The battles were cool.
The aerial ones, yeah, the stuff in the sky, like the flight suits. The sky battles were good.
All right. Well, what worked for me, the pacing of the action was incredible. I felt like it was just nonstop. We'll get into the other side of the pacing when we get into what didn't work. Spoilers.
Well, yourself. See, you got on.
Spoiled myself. Oh,
Then you
I left something behind. No, I think that the action pack was great. I love seeing Juan Carlos Esposito. I thought he was a great international crime guy. I thought that worked really well. Because
the Sidewinder.
I think he was fantastic. I really thought a standout was the leader. They didn't even call him the leader, but Samuel Stearns is the leader. He's one of the Hulk's biggest antithesis. He is King Honcho. He is one of the most destructive forces for the Hulk because he's brilliant. And in all the calculations and everything, he's always a step ahead. And the Hulk is just a raging monster. So you have this guy who's on the other side. The gamma radiation blew up his brain. And that was a nice callback to that wasn't Mark Ruffalo. That was no, it was Mark Ruffalo. Swear to God.
Yeah.
Hulk. And I don't believe we'll ever get a Hulk standalone movie because of the legalities with Universal. I don't think that contract's up yet, but I'm pretty sure Marvel's working on it. And now that it's owned by the House of Mouse, I'm pretty sure that at some point we will get there. I really loved the wings of Captain America. That was super cool. Now, this is from the comics because in the comics, Falcon does take up the mantle of Captain America. And there's a back and forth between him and Bucky. And then Bucky's like, no, you got it. So this follows the comic very truly, to a flimsy, truly, we can say, because none of this Red Hulk stuff happened. We know that the Falcon ain't taking Red Hulk on. That is some bullshit. But that's foreshadowing there. I also think that I feel like the CGI kind of got upgraded because this Red Hulk looked almost real, menacing looking, fantastic Red Hulk.
That's the Harrison Ford that's been described as been the way he is backstage for many decades now. So now they finally put it on camera.
Oh wow, his dick, huh? Huge penis. Of course, I like the sidekick. I thought that was a fun. The new Falcon, thought that was excellent. I thought this guy was a great addition to the cast. I thought the flow of the movie was fantastic. I really felt that the story was pretty dope. I mean, it was a great way to introduce the Red Hulk, though the results of the Red Hulk could be left to be desired. We'll get into that on the other section. So let us hop into that section.
I'm about to go off on this. Okay,
let's hop into what.
Here's what worked. This was pretty good. Okay, now what didn't work? Let me see.
yeah, exactly. Now, a lot of this, trust me, I like this movie a lot. Don't get me wrong, but there was some stuff as a comic guy. I was like, excuse me. That's why I put my glasses on. Excuse me. I just want to say that the power of the red. Let's get into what didn't work, so you guys understand. All right, what didn't work? I'm going to actually kick this off because I just want to get into all the things that I've been bottling up.
Seams. Go ahead, big guy. Go
Like, so what didn't work for me? The Red Hulk was so damn powerful. He squashed the Hulk, squashed Thor, squashed Thunderbolt, squashed everybody. He was a menace. He could not be stopped. And you're gonna tell me, my man with no powers and a little bit of a mech suit could take him down? No, brother. As much as I love Anthony Mackie, and I love
didn't take him down. The Red Hulk kind of surrendered
himself.
He
just got less mad.
He didn't really stop him. He fell to the power of a cherry blossom.
He was like, look, the sunset, big guy.
Yeah, the sun's getting real low there, big guy.
It's getting real low. I got your daughter. No, not like that, you know. But I just felt like there's no way that he would have even stood a chance against comic accurate Red Hulk. I also felt like on the other side of the pacing coin, I felt like the pace was way too fast. It was like there's so much going on that this pacing's going so quickly. I feel like they don't stop and explain too much. It's like, we're going fast, baby. We're gonna get the dog, shoot him. He's gonna frame him. Everybody's going to jail, and then you're gonna die because he's black. It's Black History Month. You know, it was just like, wow, slow down a little bit. I just felt like it kind of just went all over because they went from Juan Esposito being in the church and him getting ready to kill nuns, which I thought was pretty dope. So there was a little bit of good on that flip side. I was like, wow, this guy's they're really showing how badass he's about to kill a nun. That's terrible. And then they went on the flip side. It was like, and then we're going to here. And then Juan Esposito magically got to this spot. And it was like, wait a minute. He's already over there. And then they magically flew to Japan in like 2 seconds. And Thunderbolt was like, hey, I'm in Japan. And we're talking to the prime minister. It's like, wow, not even like on Air Force One long enough. It's like, yeah, you know, time works mysteriously in these movies. But those are some of the things that irked me as a comic guy. It's just I wanted that big. They should have held off Red Hulk a little bit more because I wanted to see him throw down with the big weights, the heavy weights.
All
right,
you'll get your chance.
I hope so because he's a force of nature. He wrecks everybody. All right, AJ, what didn't work for you?
What didn't work for me? Okay, yeah. So as I wear the shirt with pride.
That's right.
And for those of you who do not know, I grew up a huge Captain America fan. He's one of my favorite characters of all time. This was before the MCU existed. Mm-hmm. The MCU kind of ramped it up in my older age. I'm not gonna lie, at that point I hadn't read a comic book in forever. But when the movies came out, it sparked it all again. I'm able to lose my sense of what do you call it? The suspended disbelief a little bit when I see Steve Rogers does the things that Steve Rogers does. What did not work for me is trying to get Sam Wilson to do the things that Steve Rogers does. And you just explained to me 2 seconds ago that he doesn't have the serum. You just explained to me that the reason that he didn't is because he wanted to stay true to himself. Steve chose him for a reason, will, determination, the whole blah, blah, blah. So when I see a grown man who's not on the serum, no special abilities whatsoever, fly very high into the air, and then come tumbling to the ground at supersonic speed, only to land in a superhero landing, fucks with me. As a 42-year-old man, if I lay incorrectly in bed, I'm gonna have a hurt knee all day the next day. Okay, he's breaking the sound barrier and not landing on his feet, not landing in the bushes or something like. He's landing knee to foot, and I'm
with the hand in the air and the shield in his arm.
Now, the movie played to the previous viewer's psyche, right? So whenever the first thing we see with the wings is he's taking in energy, and you see that purple hue. So if you remember with Panther, when he got purple hue starts up, that means he's going to throw the energy back. So here comes the wing strike, boom. I'm like, okay, that helps. He's got tech, all right? So he's basically like, my wife leaned over, she goes, he's like a black Batman.
Oh wow, black man. Oh,
He just has he just has all the right tools he needs for just the right of the situation.
yeah, he's ready.
It just so happens, oh, I can do this. Like he's, the nanite helmet out of nowhere is just self-aware, right? Hulk's gonna grab
Mhm.
him by the head, and the suit just gets proactive. Oh, save your skull. Here goes the helmet.
Don't worry, you
And-
can get shot.
yeah, and the Hulk, of course, can't squish the helmet. He's not strong enough to do that. He just kind of indents it a little bit, gives
Mhm.
us a little insight of what's going on. We said before about the flow of the actual movie. I enjoyed the flow of the actual movie. I do understand where you're coming from about the breakneck speed. In the same scene, we went from Sam, I need you to help me bring the Avengers back to fuck you and everybody you love, like
Yeah, exactly.
within the same breath.
Yeah.
So I get it. We're trying to get places. They cut that in half, but still found time to put Harrison Ford on a Peloton while
Mhm.
he was up in the sky. So make sure he keeps his heart rate
Heart
up.
rate. Mhm.
In the past we've seen Hulks try to lower their heart rate.
Right.
He wasn't aware that he was a Hulk out of nowhere. So yeah, so there were some plot holes that I did find throughout the course of it, where it's just like there's this, and then we'll just that's what it is, and then we'll take it for that's what it is, and let's move on. So I did love the movie, but there was some back and forth. I had to give a little for them to take a little. So
Mhm.
that's some of the stuff that I just wasn't too keen on.
All right, Billy.
Well, I'm going to say I kind of like the Serpent Society better than the rest of the movie. If they just kept it with the Serpent Society as the bad guys and lost Red Hulk, because they did him dirty, if you ask me. I
Yeah.
mean, like, Red Hulk
Why
is
is
an
MCU always
intelligent
doing the
character
Hulk dirty?
who
Regular
who
Hulk,
gets
Green
the
Hulk?
madder he gets, the more heat he generates, and the more heat he generates, the more he weakens himself, and his heat can melt vibranium.
Right.
So,
Man, you need your glasses. Good Lord, that's nerdy.
Yes. And
Hold
also,
on there.
I got to point out one thing also. Even though I said I like Serpent Society better than the Hulk in this movie,
Mhm.
I am going to say that fight scene on the road between Sidewinder and Falcon
Yeah.
without the armor, he stabbed him in the abdomen with an axe. He's dead.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
I'm
man.
sorry.
And then he was
has
hopping
no
right back
vibranium
up.
suit. He has bandages. It's like that cut your spleen, your kidney, your
Something.
intestines. You
That
are
shit
dead.
hits one of them organs.
That is like a kill shot.
Yeah,
His
and he was like,
liver is
"I'm good."
gone.
All
See,
right, he's Louisiana tough. Just rub some dirt on it. You're gonna
That's
be
what he was like. I just put some tussin on it. And we
Yeah,
go
just
to-
That's
Yeah, Giancarlo Esposito
not even
killed.
bandages. It's average everyday
yeah, he just took
cause.
a
Just
sock.
goes
He
around.
was just like, "Hold on."
Yeah, forget the superhero landing. Just like that. Just like stab to the abdomen. That kills a guy. Most of the
Normally,
time, an axe kills somebody if it's
and
to
that
the
way
stomach.
it's not like it was just like tink. No, that was like deep. Yeah,
Yeah.
got to suspend
Yeah.
this.
And Axe would kill a man with a lesser PPO than he does. He's got
Yeah,
great,
That is
great
great
coverage.
plot armor. That is like
that is
epic
legit
plot armor.
armor.
Yeah.
Anything else, or was that it?
Well, it's just kind of weird. It's like when he has a super soldier. I mean, when he's in the armor, it makes sense. Like the armor gives him powers that he doesn't have, so he's like using the suit to supplement being a super soldier.
Right.
But then he's not in the suit, and he's still like fighting like a super soldier, and you're like, okay, you never took the serum. How the hell did you survive getting shot like that? How the hell you survive getting stabbed like that? How the hell? All that shit. Like
When he soccer
Falcon
kicked
falls out of the and Falcon, like the sidekick, takes less damage than him and is hospitalized for the end of the final act.
Yeah, that's right. That's so true. That is
he was
so
on
true.
his deathbed. Remember, they didn't know if they can get his heart started again.
Yeah, they were like, "Yo,
Yeah.
this guy might not make it." That's
Yeah,
what the
Falcon-
lights went out, just like AJ. The lights went out on the sidekick. Like, goodbye.
Yeah, it's like, okay, Falcon, you take less of a damage than Cap. You're gonna die. Oh my god, we lost the sidekick.
Yo.
Other
It
guy,
made for
it's
great
a
drama.
flesh wound.
It's a
When the hell did he turn into the Monty Python?
Only a flesh wound.
he takes an axe, right?
Yeah. All right. Well, we're gonna hop into the news. All right. This one is especially for AJ Orsini.
Alrighty.
We're talking about, they made some cuts in this movie. One of the big cuts was Seth Rollins from the WWE.
The revolutionary.
The revolutionary, the illuminary. Yes, he was cut out. This is from another wrestling site. Seth Rollins explains why he was cut out from the Captain America's Brave New World. Basically, he said, there was a lot of reshoots and there was not enough time. And unfortunately, he was person non grata. He was not appearing in this film. And unfortunately, there's no Seth. But there were some other folks that were cut out from this movie. Billy or AJ, you guys aware of any of those other ones?
Oh, Rosa Salazar from Battle Angel Alita.
Yep.
She played a character, Diamond Mac, who was part of the Serpent Society that got cut out.
Yeah, they cut out the Serpent Society. They're like, you know what?
Let's just keep
Let's lean
sidewalking.
into that Red Hulk.
Let's just keep with the Red Hulk.
Let's just lean right in. Just more Red Hulk. You know what this movie needs? Some more Red Hulk. We got Angry Ross. He's red and he's mad.
We got 8 minutes of him, so let's put him in every single trailer for this entire movie.
Yeah, but like, wow, he's gonna fight Red Hulk throughout most of this movie. Nah, maybe not. And then of course, I like how they started out Cap in the original suit and then swapped him to the new Falcon Cap suit.
Huh.
Another thing I noticed. That was pretty dope. But yeah, they really had like 2 different stories they could have gone with, and all the reshoots kind of messed it all up. And I thought that kind of sucked. But that's what's in the news. Let us check out the reception. All right. So we're not doing Rotten Tomatoes. We're doing IMDb. And out of 10, this is 6.1. So that's not bad, That's not bad.
Solid C plus.
Solid C plus. We're super proud of you, Cap. You got a C.
Is that out of a 6 out of 10, right?
Yeah.
That would be a 60 out of 100. That's a D.
No. It's 6.1. So yeah, it would still be a D. Well, it's still better than F.
Yeah, well, that's true. We're looking at you, Eternals. Yeah, he could be worse.
Oh my God, this movie! I can't believe they made me actually acknowledge the existence of the Eternals. Thankfully, I didn't have to watch that movie. I just had to see like the thing coming out of the ocean.
Well, that's where adamantium comes from, apparently.
Yeah, you didn't know.
So that means we're getting a brand new X-Men pretty soon. All new Wolverine. Maybe they'll get Henry Cavill. That'd be pretty cool.
Absolutely. See, here's the thing, though. I'm one of the few people on planet Earth that didn't really have too much of a problem with the Eternals. I actually didn't think he was all that terrible. However, I do have a question.
Yep.
Because you guys have. It sounds like the two of you have been. You have your issues with this movie because once again you're correlating it to the books, which, for the record, they stopped doing a long fucking time ago.
Yeah.
You're reviewing the movie on a algorithm no one else is using to grade the fucking movie. If you're like, for instance, the criticisms about Red Hulk, before you jump down their throat for Red Hulk, let's look at the case study and take a look at what they did to the regular ass green one.
Yeah,
they were gonna sodomize the green one.
They're gonna sodomize the red. If we look at the track record,
I don't even know why y'all had y'all hopes up.
I had my hopes. I was like, maybe they're gonna make him.
You know why? You know where I think they fucked you guys up.
What?
This is. See, I'm outside the box sometimes.
Yeah.
In the trailer, when Harrison Ford transforms into the Red Hulk, and he puts his hands on the ground, and you start to see the shape shifting, you saw the radiation hit the stage,
right?
And it made you think, oh, they got this one right. So when you went to the movies, you went with the idea that they got it right.
Yeah.
And when you went in there and they didn't do it right,
no,
you
went,
God damn it.
I said, this is tomfoolery.
You hoodwinked me, you sons of bitches.
Yeah,
I want a lava Hulk, damn it. I want lava. Give me my fucking lava.
Yeah. My wife stumbled on a video. She just found out there's like 7 colored Hulks.
Yes.
There's a black one. There's a blue one. She
Yellow.
Fucked her head up. Whole head up.
Yeah.
She's still. We're seeking therapy at this point.
And there's a red She-Hulk.
Who is Betty? Which, come on. Why don't get the title?
I was like, what in the comic? Oh, man.
Good thing she lost the weight. See, we're gonna
she got that baby weight off.
Need her to to put that that onesie on with the little
exactly. Yeah,
and we're gonna need her to focus up. There you go.
Yeah. So and the other big news on this movie, the box office juggernaut, baby. The MCU's biggest new installment in their ongoing domination of the cinema industry may have failed to capture total praise worldwide, but its early financial success is unquestionable. After just 4 days on the screen, Captain America: Brave New World has accumulated a huge $193 million worldwide, bringing the Marvel MCU up to $13 billion.
Billion bajillion dollars.
Billion bajillion dollars. Crazy.
Yeah, but the MCU's dying though.
Oh yeah.
The MCU is dying. That's what it's a shame.
It's over. I don't know how they're going to continue. I don't know.
I don't know how that's going to happen.
Yeah.
See, people. Well, I don't even know why they keep making these, because it keeps watching them.
It's like Fast and the Furious. They're going to have 20 of those. Homeboy's going to be. Dom, you ready?
They keep making them because every time they make one, it goes over $1 billion again. That means that by default, at least half of the people who are bitching online are buying tickets to go see that guy.
That's right.
So there's no other way that it makes $1 billion unless the people go, that movie sucks. But
Yeah,
I have a reservation for 7 p.m.
Yeah, I got the dinner theater. I paid extra $30 for some chicken wings.
Yeah, I'm going walking. They're eating popcorn from their movie bucket.
The big car
bucket. Complaining online. No, I didn't like this part of the movie.
It's like, chill, y'all.
Ridiculous.
Did they have a popcorn bucket for this one?
There is a the Shield. You can buy a Shield popcorn bucket.
I saw a Shield pillow, and I saw like a Falcon Wings keychain.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm pretty sure there was. Well, let's do real-time research. This is how we do here at 2BC.
Regal Cinemas. That's all I got to say.
Regal Cinemas. Shout out to Regal Cinemas.
If you guys want to sponsor us, we are more than willing.
I'm an AMC guy myself. They have the reclining seats.
Mm-hmm.
They had the better Deadpool and Wolverine popcorn bucket, the inappropriate ones.
Be honest, how many of you out there were fucking the buckets? Just be honest.
The Dune one. No.
Oh, the Dune one. That. Oh, God.
Dune.
How many of you put your penises inside the bucket? Be honest.
I mean, I did.
You're really researching right now? What are you researching right now?
I'm researching. I'll check a collapsible Shield popcorn bucket and a collectible large drink. So I'm going to
even the drink is a collectible. That's insanity.
Yeah, I know.
How'd they pull that one off?
It's called movie magic.
Oh, it's Trump's America.
There it is, guys. Captain America: Brave New World collapsible Shield popcorn.
That looks like a fleshlight. Is that?
It does. It's like, whoa, wait a minute. Why is everything got to be so painlessy?
You love your country so much you want to fuck it. Here's the Captain America Brave New World collectible cup and collectible fleshlight. There it is, right there.
Fleshlight, yes.
Collapsible Shield popcorn tub. That was not offered at my theater. I would have bought one of those.
I would have too. I'm not to fuck it, but I definitely would have bought.
I'm gonna be honest. I can't rule out fucking it, but I do know that.
I just get a little jelly in there.
I don't have any intentions to fuck it, but I can't rule out that at some point.
Yeah,
exactly.
But I heard the shields were dope. Our friend got one, and he said it's plastic, but they shine it up real nice. I was like, that's interesting. You had to turn it sideways to get the popcorn.
Sounded wrong. They shine it up real nice.
Turn that some bit sideways.
Sideways. That's right. That's right. All right. Well, let's take a look at our final glance. Let's wrap this up, baby. All right. We are going to give the floor to Billy.
All right.
Final thoughts on this movie.
I kind of enjoyed the fact that they did like so many callbacks to the older films, and for the most part, even though there was a lot of stuff that was tied into other projects, you got the cliff notes. So like, if you didn't see Winter Soldier, if you didn't see uh, like Eternals, you at least know what was some of the big takeaways from that without actually seeing them.
Yeah.
I mean, sure, there was a thing that if you didn't see the Incredible Hulk, you're kind of screwed. But other than that,
Why is this guy's head so big? Why is it so green?
It wasn't even big. It was just very veiny.
He was
Yes.
very veiny. He was very veiny.
if we're talking about phallic stuff, what the hell is with the leader's head?
Yo, the leader's head was like,
The leader's head.
on him.
Oh my god, he's got like dysfunction.
Yeah.
He needs to see.
He's officially on the spectrum.
He
Yeah,
needs to
he
see a
needs a
urologist. I mean, that is not a healthy.
Yeah,
No.
he needs to see a dermatologist immediately. There's something
Yeah.
going on with
Yeah,
That is some very clotted veins, very big issues.
yeah, oh yeah, big issues
visibly see
indeed.
the cordyceps.
Yeah, two from a grip, and it
Just
just
did look like he got
got
cortisone.
to like the brain, like
Yeah.
Head looked like ground chicken.
Fucking fried chicken, green. It's just sitting around too long.
Green.
Yeah. I like I said, I enjoyed this movie. I have to cut myself away from all the comic stuff that I've loved. Red Hulk's one of my favorite characters because he whoops everybody's ass. But I got to remember the MCU like to dog ball the Hulk. Any version, any color, any version, even the funny one, the lady, they dog balling them dirty.
yeah,
So,
MCU. I love what they do with Cap, but they do my Hulk dirty every time. Like
every time.
They did She-Hulk dirty. They did Green Hulk dirty. They did Red Hulk dirty.
Yeah, just don't be a Hulk in the MCU.
They turned the leader into like a scrotum head.
Yeah, not a good look. Not a good look. But I will say,
what the hell did they do to Scar too? Like gave the She-Hulk skull shows Scar had a receding hairline.
Yeah. If you're a Hulk, it's not going to look good for you in the MCU. Maybe you'll be all right in the cartoons. The future's looking bright, and there's no brighter light than the man who talks wrestling and pop culture, and that is AJ Orsini. Give us your final glance and give us the deets, all the cheat sheets for AJ Orsini's Uncensored Mind. Remind the folks of why you are the one to get that hot tag to talk about the MCU.
Well, I'm gonna come in strong because I feel like, as the final thought here, I feel like Marvel missed a huge opportunity. This was on the table for them, and they didn't go with it. They introduced the character, didn't give us the super Jewish costume to go with it. That's a missed opportunity.
That is a missed opportunity.
That was supposedly cut out in reshoots.
Yeah, I know. They almost cut the character completely because of all the backlash they were getting from it, but it is what it is. Final thoughts. One of the things that I came into this film with the thought of, because I had heard about it before the movie was released, is that this was the movie that was supposed to start us on our way down the path to Doomsday. That was the way that it was described to me, anyway, from the stuff that I was reading. And I didn't get that vibe until pretty much toward the end. And then we forgot to mention that weird ass, unnecessary ass end credit that they gave us, which was the leader saying that there are other worlds that are coming. He has seen it in the probability. And without missing a single beat, my wife leans over to me and said, "Is the main villain's power mathematics? Is that really how he's defeating his opponents? Through statistics?
Yes.
Probability?" And I said, yes. And because you're so shitty at it, he would dominate you. He would pose no threat to him. Just like back in high school, the only way to stop the smart guy was to basically punch him in the face. So this particular movie, I don't feel like landed the mark as far as bringing us down the road to what's supposed to happen. A lot of MCU films kind of give you that vibe when they come in and when they leave. Okay, here's the next connected train to the whole deal. I don't feel like it connected me to anything coming forward. I feel like Thunderbolts will. I feel like Fantastic Four will. I even feel like what's that Disney Plus series coming out in July?
Daredevil.
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 I feel like Daredevil will as well, despite the fact that they're saying that it feels more like a season 4 than a season 1, which is awesome news.
Yeah.
But even they're under the umbrella, the House of the Mouse, as you put it. So
Mhm.
they're all interconnected in some way. It's just a matter of getting there. As much as I didn't get that vibe that we're connected to the rest of the verse, still enjoyed the film as a standalone. I enjoy what they did. I would pull back on some of the theatrics with Sam, but other than that, I thought it was a well done thing. I love Isaiah Bradley
Mhm.
character. I think he brings a lot of the emotion into the actual film. His role in this was to kind of make it more human, give you more of a sentimental value to the actual title of Captain America. So that all went well for me. So I look forward to what they have coming up. I always say that people shit on me all the time on my show. I refuse to throw in the fucking towel when it comes to the MCU. I don't give a shit. I'm still enjoying myself watching these movies.
Yep.
I'm still enjoying myself watching these shows. Are they perfect? No. Could I sit here and nitpick them to death? Absolutely. But I don't allow those things to ruin my experience. It would have to be extremely, extremely shitty for me to completely phase out. Eternals almost got me there.
While we're talking about that,
There's still some positives in that movie that I do enjoy, and so I try to take a little bit of that in every movie that I saw. My wife walked out about halfway through the Marvels movie, but I stayed all the way through
I
because
like the
I was
Marvels
true.
movie. It's
I
cute.
did too.
Yeah.
But again, I'm an optimist when it comes to the stuff that I like. I could ignore, it's if I go to the emergency with a black eye, I was the doorknob. It wasn't my husband. It was me. You know, if I have two black eyes, well, it's not his fault. He didn't have to tell me twice. So
Mhm.
that's how I am with the MCU. I'm gonna watch it regardless. So
Yeah.
but I had fun watching this one. It was good.
Awesome. Awesome. All right. Well, now, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear about the amazing world of Orsini's Uncensored Mind.
Oh, that's me.
That is you,
Yes.
dressed to the nines.
Of course, that's one of my favorite. I had a guy put that picture together from a picture that I sent him. It was one of my favorite ring announcing outfits that I ever had. So now it's been immortalized. Now it's been my logo for like the last 5 years.
My favorite picture of you is the one I took with you, and
What? So
Chris Cage when you guys are pointing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I was like, oh, this is great.
yeah. That was when I was managing the goat. Yeah, yeah. I
Uh-huh.
remember that. Yes, that was good stuff. That was good stuff. Yeah. So the show,
Yes.
we've transitioned a bit.
Ooh.
So I didn't leave Podbean. So this is the short version of the story. Podbean was fucking up
Mhm.
in a big way. So I didn't leave Podbean. I still upload my audio to Podbean every week, like normal, because Podbean connects me to all these other platforms. The RSS
Right.
feed is still a serviceable thing for me. So for people who want to catch me on iHeartRadio, Spotify, whatever way that they consume their audio, whatever, I'm on all those things thanks to Podbean. But every time I would use their link to promote the show, it either didn't upload something or it uploaded in error or the link wouldn't work. It was always, and I don't know that it's not doing that. So, as an example, in December, I went 4 weeks. We recorded 4 episodes before the Christmas break. I came back from Christmas break, so now we're 6 weeks out, and all of it was missing. Everything, a
I
whole
was
month
disappointed.
worth of shit. So I was hyper pissed. So what I've been doing is I keep the Podbean, but I don't promote the Podbean. So what I will tell everyone now is if you want to listen to the show, I've made it very, very simple. I've just been uploading through YouTube. YouTube right now is the fastest way for you to consume my product. It's on the YouTube channel at OUM Network.
And the
I,
link will
I
be in the notes below.
yeah, I got rid of the AJ thing because there's more stuff on there than just my stuff. It's other people's stuff too. So I just went with OUM Network. That's it. So all my other social media stuff is either AJ or OUM Network, and then YouTube obviously at OUM Network, and that's it. You guys can listen to the full episodes, segments, shorts, all that other stuff. I got a whole bunch of stuff coming in and out of there. Joe's on there a bunch.
Yeah.
Because regardless of what happens, this motherfucker always manages to wind up on my show somehow. So
Yeah. I love it.
It's the best thing ever. My brother gets so excited when you come on the show.
Oh, really?
He gets so excited when you come on the show, and it's so funny because my wife is my unofficial executive producer. So I say unofficial because she doesn't want the official title, but I always bouncing ideas off and updating her on what's going on with the show. So every time I do a live, she goes, "Who do you have for the show?" And I'll give her like 5 or 6 names, and then we'll get to like the day of or the day before, and I'm down to fucking 2. It happens every fucking time. The last one I didn't even have Joe on out of principle, because every time I do a show, I drag this guy out of his fucking chair or into his chair to do the fucking show, and I just feel so bad for using him.
No,
so I was like,
use me, baby, loop me up, baby.
I want to give him a break. I want to get some new voices, and of course, down to like the one extra person. And I'm live. I said, fuck it, we're going with what we got. Fuck it. I'm live, and Joe texts me and goes, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "It is what it is." He's like, "Tag me in, brother."
Yeah.
So I sent him the link midstream, or like at the very beginning of the stream, actually.
Yeah.
He just pops on, and all of a sudden he's an impromptu guest. It just fucking happens that way. I don't know.
I'm like Bill Murray. You don't invite me, but I'm still gonna be there.
But that's why I love being on 2BC shit, man. You're hands down like one of the most dependable people that I fucking know. Like,
thank you.
Life. Like, aside from the streaming stuff, like, you're like one of the most dependable people that I just know. So, so my wife, like right now we're on vacation, and I already took off some time to do my show. So then, like, when we saw Cap, and I told you I was gonna go see Cap, you're like, "Hey, do you want to do the podcast on Thursday?" I was like, "Yeah, of course I want to do the podcast." I went and told her. I said, "I'm gonna do my podcast on Tuesday, but I got to do someone else's podcast on Thursday." She's like, "We're on vacation. Who's the other person?" I was like, "Pombo." He's like, "Oh, okay, yeah." Right.
No, nice. Yeah, I'm in good, baby. Yeah.
So she's over there waiting for me now. She's like, "Oh, no, it's Joe. Go ahead, go."
I made it.
Yeah, you're in the cool club for real.
I'm in the
cool where my wife club. Is just like, "Who, Joe?" Oh, all right, it's Joe.
Yeah.
Any other name out of my mouth, I would have gotten my ass kicked. But I said,
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna use that in the future. But Joe said that. Oh, it was Joe. Okay. See how much
I made little accomplishments in life. That's one of them.
It's the little wins, right?
It's those small wins. Those small ones. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you. This has been 1 week later. We will be back in the future. We're going to have other special guests. There's going to be some old voices that we're working on bringing back to be seen. We'll keep you posted. And, of course, follow our Instagram for the latest updates. We had the post for this. And we appreciate you. We'll see you very soon.